2, 3. Ready? First one is humility. Humility. Unless you're humble, you cannot be holy. That's the reason I'm not holy. I need humility. You know what the second one is? The second one is humility. The third one is humility. St. Augustine. Is it like this?
Yeah.
Because in Florida, they don't say St. Augustine. In Florida, they say St. Augustine. The oldest town in the U.S. is St. Augustine in Florida. That's the very first town that was created in the colonial U.S. Old World. New World, excuse me, New World. According to St. Augustine, the 3 fundamental virtues to being holy. Does he need to say more? Thursday. Never stop seeking holiness. You notice, holiness is the key this week. It's all about holiness. What is this? Matthew 7? Matthew 7 says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Number 1 is the shortcut to holiness. Shortcut. Prayer. The shortcut to holiness is prayer. Who said that? Oh. JP2. John Paul II. Blessed. Number 2, trust like little children. You know, I just got from the Vatican this morning a beautiful sketch of how big God is. It started from invisible things, and as you zoom, it gets bigger and bigger up to the whole universe. To the whole universe. That's how big God is. If God can be that big, how can we not trust Him? See the point? And that's what number 2 is about. We have to trust like small children, like little children. Little children fully trust the adults, don't they? That's why some adults abuse them, and it's very unfortunate. These little children are so trusting, they're innocent, and yet some adults take advantage of them. It's pathetic. It's unthinkable. How could some adults even consider that? Some of them are priests. Right? There's a scandal in the church. But I fight these scandals vigorously. Especially coming from the Protestants. I tell them, what could be a greater scandal even during the time of Jesus? What was the scandal during Jesus' time?
Crucifying Him.
What could be a greater scandal than what Jesus Iscariot did? Isn't that? For 30 silver pieces, he betrayed the Lord. Isn't that a scandal? And Jesus was there. So how can you even mention or escalate this scandal we have in the church when even bigger scandals, and please don't forget that big scandals have plagued the church all through 2,000 years of history. There's always something. Even from Jesus' time, the very early church. Again, Jesus never promised that there will be no problems, no chaos, no troubles. He never did. He never promised us a rose garden, I always said. In fact, he said, following me will be extremely difficult. Remember, they hated me first, so they will hate you. Expect to be hated. Right? So Jesus is saying, it's not going to be easy. That's why he says, deny yourself, take up your cross, then you follow me. So trust like little children. It's not too much to believe in and give you full trust in God. Number 3, a combination of prayer, holiness, and apostolic fruitfulness. Amen. Self-explanatory, right? Friday. What is this? Pretending to be and truly being holy. There's something quite profound in Matthew chapter 5. Jesus says, whoever is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raka, will be answerable to the Sanhedrin. Whoever says, you fool, will be liable to fiery Gehenna. Have you been angry today? Has anyone been angry today? What does it mean to be angry? Is it a sin to be angry? Is it a sin? Is anger a sin? It's in the list. Anger is in the list of capital sins. But is that the sin? What can you be angry about? Let's say you have an outdoor party and it rained. You're angry. You're watching your soap opera and PSENG because of the strong winds cut the power. What happened? What happened to my soap opera? You're angry. Benji said he will call and he did not call. You're angry. There are many things that happen every single day, right? Even at work. Is that right? Is that a sin? Let's see what this says. Jesus, I'm quoting Jesus, whoever is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Have you heard people saying, calling people names? You idiot. You moron. Just like Raka. You fool. Stupid fool. You heard those terms? Yes. Being used by people. But isn't that what Jesus says? You'll be liable to fiery Gehenna. She didn't say those. That's why he even proceeded by saying, if you have a gift to offer at the altar, what does that mean? You have a gift to offer, you're at Mass, and you remember, oh, I remember, I'm not reconciled with somebody. What does the Bible say? Matthew chapter 5. Give your gift, go to your brother and reconcile. Have you done that? Or you have no one that you're angry at? Are you reconciled with everybody you know? Am I? Yes? You're reconciled? Very good. So you can make your offering the altar. First one is subjective impressions. Holiness in appearance only. You got to write it down. Subjective impressions is holiness in appearance only. More than a few people have said that I look holy. That's subjective impression. Self-deception, self-indulgent complacency. You remember the tax collector and the Pharisee who were praying at the temple? The Pharisee was in front. The tax collector was at the back. Couldn't even look straight to the Lord. And the Pharisee started saying, actually, I'm a whole lot holier than that guy in the back. I do this, and this, and this, and this. The guy in the back, he's a thief. What happened? It was the tax collector who left the temple justified, but not him. Because of subjective impression. We call that holiness in appearance only. Okay? What's important is what's inside. And number two, humility is a true test of holiness. Well, St. Augustine said it best. Do you know pride in God? Pride in God, no compromise. No compromise. Pero siempre no compromiso. Pride is the opposite of humility. In other words, this strengthens what St. Augustine said. If you want to be holy, you've got to be humble. It's in Matthew chapter 5 when God says, well, this is Saturday, excuse me. Did I jump? Integrity is the heart of the matter. Oh, here's another word for you. Integrity. And many words for you today. What's integrity? Remember in math, there's a word integer. Right? What does integer mean in math? You remember math? What does integer mean? As opposed to a fraction or a decimal.
A whole number.
Yes, integer means a whole number. Are you angry?
No, I was not.
So integer means whole number. Remember, so 1.5. 1 is the whole number, 1/2 is the fraction. No, I don't want to talk math now. I can't if I need to. Now, that's integrity. Integrity is having only one face. You see this face? I have only one face. This is the face you see. This is, if you go out to my other classes, this is the same face you see. Integrity means having only one face. But there's a deeper meaning. The deeper meaning is saying inside and outside. Some people have beautiful face and hopefully beautiful inside too. That's integrity. Have you heard the phrase, what you see is what you get? Unfortunately, what you see is only the outside. But what about the inside? In Spanish, they have a term called doble cara. Doble cara means two faces. It's not double face. But when you're doble cara, when you have two faces, that means you don't have integrity. Is that clear? Now, you see that what I have for number 3, integrity? Is the heart of the matter. Meaning you have to have only one face. You have to be the same inside and outside. Well, you like this summary?